Ranked second in the world the last 3 years in our figure pro division. And with our reigning champion, Sid Gillen, gone, who's going to stop Jessica Reyes Padilla? Hello, athletes and fans of bodybuilding. I'm Lenda Murray, 8 times Ms. Olympia, and you're watching Olympia TV. Thank you for joining the fabulous ladies of the evening. To my right? Adela Garcia, 8 times Ms. Olympia Fitness. And just below her, Wendy Fortino, IFBB Figure Pro.
Hello.
Yes, 8 times on that Olympia stage and going to make it a 9th.
Yes.
And today, like I said, who's going to stop our next guest? Jessica Reyes Padilla. Who's going to stop her? Who's going to stop you, Jessica?
God is the only one who can do that.
Uh-oh.
All right. Check you out. Where you at, Jessica? Where you at?
Tell us where you're at.
I'm right now in Medellin, Colombia. I'm gonna start like my kickstart. It's for this season. It's gonna be the Gomeza Ultimate Battle. The promoter is Masali. I'm really excited. I will be here. Tyler Mannion will be head judging. Bernadette also is gonna be there. Masali, and of course we can with the company of J.M. Mannion and Debbie. So it's pretty excited for me.
Wow.
Man.
Girl, you on the road.
We are so happy to have you. That's insane. I didn't even know that you were there when I spoke with you yesterday. We were just talking and then you left and I'm like, oh, she's not here.
Wow.
See, actually I was like talking to you when I was on the plane. So that is why like kind of like the phone like cut. But I just came back from the check-ins. My number is number 40 for this show. I will be competing on Sunday, the 20th at the Hotel Intercontinental here. And the pro show is gonna start at 5 p.m. So I got plenty of time. I just cannot wait.
Yeah. Wow. Outstanding. For you guys that don't know, you should know, she is our reigning Ms. Olympia Masters Champion 2023. And I know you're planning on going to Japan and defending your title. You're just really a badass.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. That's like one of the shows that I'm planning on doing this year. Like everybody knows me. I love like to compete. I think that is part of me because my background it's always in on sports. And I love to challenge myself. And I know that every single show that I do just like keep me accountable, plus also keep me on track, and made me learn more about myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So right now you have more titles than any IFBB figure pro. You have more
Thanks,
figure
Damien.
pro titles, right?
I got 30 pro wins.
30 IFBB figure pro wins.
Yeah.
Wow.
30.
Wow.
So, okay, your husband was made a post recently about how you've been kind of working behind the scenes. You've been working on creating your masterpiece for the 2025 season, and then you kind of came out of nowhere with surprising everyone that you're going to do the Colombia Pro. What exactly have you been working on since the Olympia 2024, and what's your vision for this upcoming Olympia?
Well, like to be honest, and this is not just about this year, it's like every single time, every single year, I try to improve myself and get better. I deny to get on stage always like looking the same. I always want to like bring something different, something fresh. And we have been working on it. I just I really think that the change that actually it's being made from last year to this year is that I'm ready.
Yeah.
This is my time. And
Mhm.
most people will always ask me like how it feels like being like 3 years back to back being sick, and I truly believe in God's plans, and I know for sure that this year my plans are aligned with God's plans for my life, and this is the perfect timing. He always have a perfect timing for everything, and I think that this is the moment that I'm not just ready as an athlete, but mentally, emotionally. I have been learning, and my marriage it's being grown and being more mature, and we are unified like never before. And
Mm,
I think that that's a thing that I lack in years before, like deep inside,
Mhm.
without not even knowing or doing it consciously. But it's been amazing, and I feel like really, really blessed that God allows everything to happen for a reason. And He's not gonna give you anything that is gonna take away from other things in your life that it should be a priority, which is family and my husband. And now we are just everything is aligned
Mhm.
for
yeah,
this year.
Yes.
you're making us money here, Jessica. Thanks to Damien
Yes.
for his contributions to
Mhm.
your success and our show. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Thank
Damien
you.
agrees. Jessica, the
Yes.
Lord will provide you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Amen. He
You
always
know,
will.
Jessica, I want to touch on your posting because I remember when we first met. Wow, that was I met you in Puerto Rico. I remember seeing this
Oh
girl
my God,
coming
Adela,
in.
that was like, what?
That was 2017, 2016, I believe. And I remember this girl
Yes.
coming in, and I'm like, who is she?
Yes.
What's happening? Who is this girl? And
Uh,
her posting. I remember the first thing first was I told her, I said, Jessica, those platform shoes, I don't think Sandy likes those. But her posting like was so different, and now like your posting is just incredible. Like,
Yeah.
mhm.
everything that you have worked for, and I'm just so proud of you because I seen you from
Thank you.
that moment that I met you, and I was everything that you have done. I mean, look at this, the way that you walk, everything is just
Mhm.
so polished
Yeah.
and
Yep.
perfect.
Thank you so much. I
Yep.
think that this is like one of the things that you shouldn't like settle, and there's always a room to improve. And I think that every single time, every single year that I get on stage, you get motivated by other athletes, right? And one of the things, and honestly, like people, most of the people now they're happy, like telling me, "Are you happy that Sydney retired?" And I could tell you with all my heart, I'm not,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and most of the things, the changes and the improvements that I made and my posing, my physique, it's thanks to her
Yeah.
because
Wow.
her being so good
Hmm.
made me, forced me to improve and get better in every single thing.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, that's really impressive. I
Yes.
thought back to all of my Olympias, and I was never in a situation when I came to the stage and competed at my first Olympia in 1990. Corey Everson had retired in 1989. So I was never in a situation where, looking at how you just came up the ranks, you kept getting better and better and better in the last 3 years, going up against Sid. So that's really interesting to hear that side of that story because I was never in that situation. So that's impressive to just coming,
Yeah.
keep coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, year after year, I'm very proud because I have been changing my physique. I have been like polishing, my presentation, and I'm getting better. And that's the best satisfaction that you as an athlete could get.
Yeah.
It's not about the placements, it's about the fact that every single year you look better and better, and I'm not gonna stop.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you are hungry for that title. I can only imagine how hungry you are. The thing for me, Jessica, is, you know, I've been competing with you since, like, I don't remember when I first competed with you, but I remember seeing you at the St. Louis Pro in 2017. And
Hmm.
out of everybody that I competed with, I remember seeing you walk on stage, and I was like, kind of like, Adela, what in the world? Who is that? I mean, you just stood out like a sore thumb to me. Your round muscle bellies, your pop, and I've seen you climb your way up the ranks and just get better and better and improve yourself. And you've created this package that I feel is pretty much undeniable. But with that has come this fierce warrior-like essence that you have continued to bring to the stage. And I think we can all feel that
Yeah.
you want this title so much, and you are going to stop at nothing to get it. And I really believe that this is your year. I mean, speak to that.
Come on. Come
Do
on,
it.
girl.
Come on. We're like, come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, Georgie, she's definitely fierce. No question.
Yeah.
I was there in Puerto Rico. Remember seeing you that first time, and your mom and the passion and just
Oh,
so yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, your story is deep. I mean,
You don't
you have
have to.
great history.
You can let us talk about you. It's okay. I get it. You're so humble, but I guess my point is exactly that. Is that you don't really have to say anything. You don't go around and tell people like, I'm going to win. It's like it's you have a champion aura about you. Lenda
Yeah.
had that champion aura. Adela had that champion aura. I believe that I walk on stage, and that's always my goal, is to believe in myself, so that you don't even have to speak. Your body, your actions, your aura, your essence, it speaks for itself. And you have it so potently. I can just feel it oozing off of you. You know it, you believe it. And there's something so inspiring about that. You know what I mean?
I,
I could just
I
feel
just
it.
like, I think that the difference is like I said, and I'm not gonna stop by saying it. When you truly believe in God's plans, He always gonna like carry you with everything that you need, and you
Yeah.
just like need to be consistent in what you can control and let Him be controlling the rest. And honestly, my job is do my best at the gym, staying in track with my nutrition, my cardio, and everything that I need to do. And I think that the rest, He will open the doors in His perfect timing. And I think that He had been preparing me not just for that title. It's like so much more behind it because I'm more mature. I know I'm a better wife, a better daughter, a better mom, a better friend. Just because of the experience that you get, like, and all the struggles that you need to go through in every single like season, God have been like teaching me. You need to be ready in every single area of your life. This is not
Yes.
just about a title, it's about what you could give back to other people that maybe is in the same position as you, and you are truly an example for them. That if they truly believe in themselves and if they let me be in control, I will manage everything in their favor. Because sometimes we want to control everything, and He is the ones who sit us down and say, hey, the only one in control here is me.
Yes.
And when you accept that in your life, and you give all your plans and your dreams and put them in His hands for Him like to be in control of it, He's gonna give you so much more than what you expected. And I know that this year, because He have been making me feel, and that is why I have like this confidence, and I could say it like that. It is my time. It is my time
Yeah.
because everything is being aligned, and He have been like
Yeah.
making me feel this is you're ready.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
because of my coach telling me, it's not about me seeing something in the mirror that I didn't see before. It's because my God, the one that could open doors that nobody could close, is the one who's telling me, you are ready.
Uh-huh.
You are
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh.
the that figure lineup. Listen, guys, at the Olympia, I am not missing figure. I'm gonna be in the front row with my popcorn because honest to God, the last 5 years, like that top five, so fierce. I'm
Yeah.
talking
Yes.
about I'm talking about Lola Montez. I'm talking about Natalia Sotero, Cheris Richardson. I know Zenobia is going to be there. I'm pretty sure. She's already qualified, I'm
Yeah.
She
sure.
is.
But
Yeah,
the
and also
lineup is so
Ria.
deep, bro. So
Yeah.
so to me, like you being ranked second in the world, like there's a mad number of women like in this lineup. So just talk about your division because I think I'm looking forward to
Yes.
seeing figure. I'm not missing you guys.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you two things.
Yes.
Two.
Okay.
I know that every figure is hungry for it,
Yes.
right? They're not hungrier than me. That's
Mm.
one.
I like that.
Number two, I have been holding my position as a runner-up for 3 years, competing with the best figure that we have ever have so far, Sydney Gillen. If I was capable of improving and hold that second place for 3 years against her, trust me,
Mhm.
this year there's nothing that is gonna stop me.
Mhm. Yes, yes,
That's exactly what I wanted to hear. I was
yes,
like,
See,
so.
yes.
that's what's up.
Oh.
You gotta bring it. You gotta bring it Puerto Rico
Oh my
style,
gosh.
girl.
Yes,
You gotta
yes,
bring it.
yes.
And the thing is, like, when was the last time that we got like a Latina being a champion? It was you, Adela, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
they don't even say
So,
like Dominican, the first Dominican to win the Olympia, but they forget about it. Haha.
Yeah.
You
Shit,
gave,
well,
you
baby.
gave me the
so
juice
it is time
that's
to
what I
bring
wanted.
another Latina back. Okay.
Mm.
Yes. You know what,
Wow.
Jessica, you were talking about, relationship with your husband. And I want you to touch a little bit on that because a lot of people don't understand how difficult it is
Mhm.
when you have another significant other and you are competing, everything that goes behind the scene, everybody sees everything so pretty and shiny whenever you are on that stage. But you were talking about that, you being prepared this time. Can you tell us a little bit about what you have done in order for you guys to be able to connect and be together in order for you to go into the Olympia and take that title home?
Well, first, like I said, I always have a Christian base. He started going to church with me. Sometimes you start like going just because your spouse goes, right? But in this case, a wife prayer is deep
Yes.
and it's strong. And when you decide and realize that you are not the one who are capable to change them, but you believe that is one that he could do it, all my energy honestly went to prayers, to pray for him, to make him feel value, and
Yes.
always reaffirm that he is the man that I decided to be and that I want him to be for the rest of my life. And those doubts comes with the success that you have.
Yes.
And I think that God have been working in him, and also have made me realize in which ways I could make him feel like he's part of this,
Yes.
that we are a team, that a lot of like the things that it's going on behind the scenes, like he said, it's because of him. And it's about being open to communicate and to also listen and be reciprocal. And we have been learning how to do that more of him because he didn't used to open himself. Man, it's very hard, like to open emotionally. But he decided, like, yes, I'm gonna do this, and it's being so great because now we know in how we feel about each other, how we see each other, and like he says, he doesn't have to be the star to be my MVP.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah, that's it. I love this.
He
Yeah.
made this post, and can I actually read this because it's very powerful
Yeah,
actually.
of course.
yes,
Um,
read it.
he said Jessica is officially kicking off the 2025 season in Colombia. What you didn't see was the off season when nobody was watching. No spotlight, no applause, no glam, just iron, sweat, silence, and a woman obsessed with building the best version of herself. You didn't see the early mornings she dragged herself out of bed, the nights she went to sleep hungry but proud, the cardio that burned, the posing that broke her down to rebuild her better. That part, that's where the champions are made. And that's why what's coming to that stage isn't just a package, it's a statement. This is the most refined, disciplined, and focused version of Jessica yet, and the lights in Colombia are about to feel it. And he is your number one supporter. You
Yes.
know, here's
That's
the thing
deep.
about really fast, actually, that post was amazing, but that wasn't actually the one I was talking about. Here we go.
That's
Okay,
the one. Yeah.
this is
Mhm.
the one. This one's uncomfortable for me to say out loud, but I know someone needs to hear it. My wife is an Olympian. And for a long time, I wasn't just proud of her, I was competing with her. Not in the gym, not on paper, but in my own mind. And I felt like I was never enough, never seen, just a shadow. And no matter how much, this is giving me chills. No matter how much I had accomplished in my own athletic career, I told myself maybe if I turn pro, then I'll be equal. Truth is, if you're not good enough without the card, you'll never be good enough with it. And then he went on to talk about how much he loves you. Now he's your number one supporter, and he's turned around and he has seen you in the way that he wants to see you in the light. And it makes me emotional thinking about it because this is like so
Me too.
real and this is what people
Yeah.
go through.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Trust me, it was like a surprise. It was something that I didn't expect it, that we didn't like talk about. Yeah, a couple weeks before that, we have like a really deep conversation. I'm telling you, like 3 hours conversation probably. And God always give you words of encouragement and for you to realize the things that they need to be changed. And when you truly believe that, I truly believe this, that God put us together for a reason. And it's always gonna like be some kind of like pressure that is gonna like want to make you fall apart.
Mhm.
But when you truly believe that we are one. So my success is your success. My pain is your pain. My, you know, my happiness is your happiness. And something that we always work is about, okay, I'm gonna focus on make you happy,
Yeah.
and he's focusing on making me happy.
Mhm.
And so we complement each other.
Mhm.
Because if
Yeah.
I think about, no, I want to like do what makes me happy, what I want, and he thinks in the same way, we are not completely connect. We are not going to get anything from that, right? But when I choose to his happiness and he shows my happiness, we are both happy. We don't feel selfish, and we feel like we are like more unified.
Mhm.
Mm.
And then it's just being a bless. That is what I'm telling you, that
Yeah.
honestly, yes, this title is really important for me, but in this prep have been giving me just more than a better physique. It's been better in so many ways, so many ways.
Yes.
Yeah, that's outstanding. Yeah, you can lose the Olympia. You can lose a competition. Your partner, you guys have to be in alignment. And I see this
Exactly.
all the time with women, unfortunately. Sometimes we make bad decisions. You know, we choose
Yes.
people because it's like, oh, I want to be in a relationship, and then we dumb ourselves down. And
Mhm.
but for you to compete as much as you do with the 30, you said 32 titles, 32.
Mhm.
30 pro ones, yeah, 30.
Yeah,
Mhm.
30. I
Wow.
mean, your
Wow.
partner, and I know Wendy, you know what I'm talking about. I
Yep.
mean, yeah, and same with you, Adela, is super important. super important. Before I got married, my first, because I'm not referring to my ex-husband, but before I got married, my first I don't want no drama. But I could have lost a couple of those Olympias because I had a hater in my midst.
Yeah.
So that's why I think what your husband said in that post is so deep, to just put his, to the side and make that comment. And I could have lost those Olympias, but I was strong. If I continued in that relationship, I would not be sitting here saying I'm 8 times Miss Olympia. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty strong right there.
Yeah, I think that he realized that that's the best title I could have. An Olympia title would be an addition to it. And he would be
oh my gosh, God, girl. Jeez.
The makeup, girl, makeup. Okay, you guys better.
Oh my gosh. This is, man.
That's great.
This is like freaking real. I mean, we go on these journeys and we're on our path and we're striving for our goals and we're in the trenches. We're sharing this with the people that we love, and we see the lights and the flashy and we see everything on stage, but it is so intense what happens behind the scenes when we're on our personal journey, between our relationships, our work, the way that we change our body, the way we believe in ourselves, the way that we look, and the way that changes us, how it changes, sometimes for the good, sometimes for the bad. That journey is so real, and to share that with us right now it's not many people have the courage to even do that.
Yes, absolutely. And I really think, and this is not just talking about me, I think that you guys are also the same way as I am. We know for sure that we have everything it takes and we could do everything by ourselves. We strong women. And when we decide to share that success with somebody else, it's because we want it.
Yeah.
Not because we need it.
Yes.
Because we will make it happen no matter what. And that's something that I point him out, also too, is like, you need to realize I don't need you. I want to be with you. I choose you to be by my side and to share my success, my career, and everything with you. But I could guarantee you that if I need to do it on my own, I will make it happen because nobody's gonna stop me.
Yeah. But see, that's that maturity also. You know what I mean? That's that maturity, because you learn to really love yourself. You really do. So here's a question that's off this topic. So we sat next to each other in Pittsburgh and watched Lola Montez and watched the figure division. Do you study the competitors? Do you study them? Because I know I knew exactly how, if Iris Kyle, she turned to the rear and she was gonna do a back double bicep, I was like, oh, come on, honey, because my back looked better than yours. Okay. You know what I mean? So do you?
Well, this is like one of the things that I will say. It's like, I don't like to do that because that could benefit you in some way, but also could hold you back.
Yeah.
Why? Because I mean, when you compare yourself, first, nobody has the same physique.
Yeah.
Nobody has the same strength and the same weaknesses, right? So you need to make sure that you bring your own version, the best version of yourself. When you compare yourself with somebody else, and sometimes you could see, okay, so I'm stronger than her in that part, then you're gonna settle yourself thinking that you don't have to work as hard because you're already ahead. And I don't like to think that way.
Yeah, that's
My
smart.
trainings for this season still being like Sydney Gillen is gonna be on that stage.
I got you.
That's it.
Good.
There you go.
That's
there you
pretty
go.
good.
So next week we will have Missy Truscott on the show, and this will be her first time competing in figure. And like I said, that lineup it's always been a tough lineup with figure. You guys is straight up. That's right. So how do you handle because I believe she's going to compete in my show in Atlanta. I've not spoken to Missy. I'm sure we're going to talk next weekend, but there's a lot of buzz and people are excited because they want to see what her physique is going to look like coming from fitness into figure. You guys thoughts?
Man, like you could even like see me at the Atlanta Pro show too. Like, I don't know. You know how I am. I could just like, hey, I'm here.
I'm here. Hello.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jessica doesn't ask for permission. She just goes there, I'm here.
I just go, I'm here.
Yeah.
She's a dream slayer. She crushes dreams. It's okay. You know what, Jessica? I would, if you came into a show to crush my dreams, I'm with you. I think it would absolutely make me up my game and become the best version of myself that day. So I'm with you on that. I think you want to be on stage with the best of the best. And if anybody wants to see you or Ashley Kotwasser or anyone else who's dominating the stage in their division not show up, I think it's unfortunate because really that's what makes us all get to be, you want to be on the stage with the best of the best. And if you have the opportunity, it's probably the best thing that could happen to you if you're a champion mindset.
Well, this is like one of the things that they need to realize. Most of the time they pull out from a pro show, right? And I want to like see first who's gonna show up. Oh no, I'm not gonna do this show because Jessica is gonna do this show. You know what? Pull out from the Olympia, girl, because I will be here.
Girl, isn't that the truth?
That's what's so good. I love that. I got to make sure that
I love that too.
Yeah. So talking about that, I just want to know because I know the fitness girls are always like, oh, we love each other. Oh yeah, so sweet. This and that. So I want to know if the figure girls are the same way, like because Missy's coming in and she won 3 Olympia. So she does have a good physique
in fitness.
Yeah, so I want to know how
you really feel about it. She wants to hear the truth.
I want a little bit of we gotta bring it, like I mean, if I had somebody coming into my division, I would be like, girl, you better be ready because I am not gonna let this thing go.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like honestly, I'm just not gonna like say anything. Like I said, like when we started, I hold my second place against the best figure that we have ever had. I'm not concerned and I'm not worried.
I want to speak to this.
I know that. I know you. I hear you.
So I want to speak to this really fast because here's the thing, okay? And I talked to like a lot of top bodybuilders from like back in the 90s and stuff like that. And like, I feel like there's 2 versions of you. And I think 2 things can be true at the same time. First of all, when you are competing with somebody who is at your level or maybe even a little bit above and pushing you to be harder, to go harder, there's no denying that there's going to be that feeling inside of you that feels like there's a little bit of like envy and like a little bit of irritation and frustration, but that's what drives us to be better, right? You want to, you're in a battle with this person and there's going to be weird feelings and emotions that you have towards this person. And that's the sign of being threatened. And that's actually a good thing. Like I said, that's what pushes you, right? Yeah, but then separate from that, there's also the fact that you could totally love this person off the stage and there's an actual like friendship and relationship. Those 2 things can be true at the same time. And in a way, that's kind of what drives us to become better. And I don't think they have to be mutually exclusive. I think that we can absolutely have them be the same. Like Jessica is a fierce, amazing competitor. And there's no denying that when she's on stage with Lola and with Sydney, there's a tension there, right? Because they're all so good. But off stage, it's a totally different story. So that's my 2 cents.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna say I will welcome everybody to my division. I love my division to grow, and I support my division. But unfortunately, for many of them, there's just that door that it's open has a name already.
Mhm.
But welcome everybody. Welcome everybody.
I love it.
I love
Ay,
it. Yes,
Taño, está
yes.
de la perla, salió de la perla ahí.
Girl, you go, girl.
I
That's
know.
good. Like that.
There we
Seriously,
go.
I'm so here for it, for real. Like,
Yeah,
seriously.
yeah, yeah.
But you know what? The one thing about you, Jessica, is like you represent your division well. One of the things that I have always said about you, Jessica is everywhere. Like if she tells you she's going to be there, she'll be there.
Yep.
Whether it's come to workshops, you always helping. You go to show to support the shows, and you know a lot of athletes they need to understand it's just not about having a crown and being Miss Olympia. You know it's about what you do with that title.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
And a lot of the girls, I don't see a lot of figure girls going to shows and showing
Yep,
up
you're
and
right.
supporting promoters and you know it's like that's what it's all about. You know, carrying
And that is
that
sad because they expect more, giving nothing.
Mm,
exactly. Yes,
girl,
And you
girl.
need to support to be able to ask,
yes,
Mm,
because it's not just about you, it's about what you could do for others. Because I just truly believe that bodybuilding is a family. We should support each other
yes.
and grow together. So
yes,
it's like if you there and you could help building, and growing a show, why not? It's not gonna take anything from you. Instead, it shows more about your character or yourself. And
Yeah.
that's one of the things that I love. And you know what I love about this? It's like the fact that I love to get to know people.
yes,
Mhm.
And every single show that I go, I always meet someone, and I'm always there and I talk to them, and that makes me feel alive. That made me feel I belong here. This is my life. It's not about what I just did on stage and the titles that I have. It's not even about that. It's about the fact that people get to know you as a person, that
yes,
they could deeply talk good about you even though when you are not around.
Yeah. Do you think that these athletes recognize that this is a business and that they're part of a business? Do you think they really understand that? Because I was just having this conversation with Alina Popa, and we talked about uh, pros and them not really understanding that this is a business, and you can't just. I understand being isolated and focused and competing and being in great shape and picking that one competition that you're going to compete in that year. But do you understand like just the big scope, all the moving
Mhm.
pieces, what it's like to be a promoter, an expediter? Do you understand like how we have to raise this money? You know, we
Yes.
had that whole conversation. Yeah, they were calling me. What was that? Which I love. Thank you guys out there for what did they say about me, Andrew Jack and those guys? That I
Oh,
was
God.
uh, uh,
Yeah, what
a
did they say?
hypocrite. That I was a hypocrite. I'm
they
like,
call
honey,
you.
honey,
That's not good.
I raised,
I
I
don't know
raised,
what was that.
I raised $50,000, and 9 people are going to the Olympia. I'll take it. Give it to
Yeah,
me. But
yeah,
anyway,
I
yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
think that people just want to make their own business. And one of the things that I will share with you, one of the things that I heard since I first like start like doing this, oh, you need to understand, Jessica, this is like a very selfish career. This is like a very selfish sport. No, it's selfish if you make it selfish. So
Yes,
people laying down on those words and it's like, no, but I need to think about myself. I need to think about what is the best for me. And it's me all the time. And it's like, for how long you could keep that? Because at the end of the day, we all need people. And
yes.
that
yes,
people is not going to be on your corner if you were never for them.
Mhm.
absolutely.
Mm,
Absolutely.
So I would rather to
mm,
have a
mm,
lot of people to
mm,
support me and in my corner,
mm, mm,
because I
mm,
could be up now,
Yeah.
but nobody knows when I'm gonna be like low, and I will need those people.
mm.
Yes.
So in my head, I'm always, and my mom teach me that treat others in the same way that you want to
Want to
be
be.
treated.
Absolutely.
Amen.
That's
Yes.
it.
Mm, mm,
Absolutely.
mm, mm,
Yeah.
But you know, one of the things, even though with all the different, because the figure division, I just it for the Olympia, like that lineup is going to be so hot. Oh my god! But
mm.
the one thing about it is like I see that even you guys are building the division. I just see the figure division getting bigger. I see more athletes competing in figure, more girls, and I'm just like, this is really good, especially
Yeah.
with you girls like leading it. Missy coming in, Missy does really good, like sharing her journey into this division. The same thing with you, and the same thing with those top girls. They're always out there, and it's one of the things that I admire the most because you guys are leading the division, is growing, and
This
basically
is
that's
what
what it.
this is what we needed.
Yes,
This is exactly what we needed. And it's gonna good, it's good for everybody.
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah, it is. It's good for everybody. It makes it exciting. I mean, I know being like in my sixth Olympia, my seventh Olympia, eighth Olympia, it's a lonely place
yes,
because you have your fans and the people that love you, but quite honestly, the rest of the world, we want excitement. We want to change up. We want to see something different.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah.
is what it is. And when you're that person
Mm-hmm.
and you understand, and this is what I mean by this is a business. This is a
yes,
Mm.
business.
it is.
So if you don't, if I didn't win because when I tried to get that seventh, I didn't play seventh. I mean, win the seventh Olympia. I
Mm-hmm.
placed second, and it is what it is. And it was good. It was good for my career. It was good for me in the future. You don't know that at that time. It doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily feel that comfortable, but this is the business, and you want the best. You want the best athlete, and as long as you can still bring it every time, and when you win that eighth, then that's a beautiful thing. But it is great now that we have a change, and we're going to see something new and exciting at
Yes.
this year's
We're gonna bring
figure.
this Boricua flavor to the stage.
Oh my gosh.
El
Just
sazon.
Read this. Read this comment here.
so
I
this
have
is a
her.
question for
It's a good
Jessica.
question.
Jeremy Remo says, I've heard on some podcasts that there's concern that figure is getting too big, ripped, etc., and have used you, Jessica, as an example of what figure. Whoa, I haven't heard anyone say of what figure shouldn't be. How do you respond to them? I haven't heard that, but I don't know.
No, me
What do you?
neither.
I've never heard anyone say that.
Mm-mm.
Well,
But
like,
okay, but here let's take part of the question and actually address it.
Yes,
There
it is a
has
great
been
question.
Yes.
has been concern about the figure division, and you and I, Jessica, have evolved with this division together actually, because we've seen a lot of different phases of the division, and it has gotten like bigger, more muscular. We both have kind of gone along for that ride. I've gotten more muscular and bigger as well.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on the evolution of the division? How are you feeling about it?
I mean, like, honestly, like, everything needs to improve.
Yes.
I'm not
Yes.
against it, because
Mhm.
everything needs to get better with time. Of course, that we need to have like those limitation, like lines, and not crossover of those. Um, but I think that right now, what they have been like doing with the figure division, yes, it was a moment that they were like getting like too lean, too muscular, and we need to have like that difference between the other divisions. I
Mhm.
Yes.
love in the way that I started competing, how we looked,
Yeah.
and I got bigger because
Because it's
I
just
had to,
yeah.
Yes.
Well,
like I
Yeah.
had to place better. But now, like, they're like, they're slimming down, they're like getting, smaller. And I just truly believe that they need to be constant with that, like with those criterias and with that look in every single show, no matter if it's here in United States or in Europe, like whatever it is, just the same criterias, because it's like sometimes they just like fall in love with a condition that they see in a girl, like there's not necessarily you need to have in figure.
Yes. I don't see you girls being that. I just think everybody's physique is different. So
Yeah.
what looks good on you is not gonna look good on me. I mean,
Right.
like it just like people, and especially when you see somebody on a photo versus you see it in person, it's
Mhm.
totally different.
Oh yeah.
Especially when you guys are on stage, everything, it just it's different than when they see you close. It's not
Mhm.
the same. A lot of people
Yes.
said, "Oh my God, you look like you're 100 and like 130 pounds on stage." I'm like, I'm only a 5'1", and I
Yeah.
only weigh
Mhm.
110 pounds. So
Yeah.
Right. Right.
it's just that illusion that those
It's
physique things.
illusion.
It is
And
an illusion.
figure, figure is all it's so many details.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like everything.
Like
Um,
honestly, I just like think that is one of the hardest divisions because you need to be careful. It
Yeah.
this is
yes,
it needs to be so well balanced
Mhm.
between symmetry, conditioning, like
yeah,
fullness. If you go a little bit too much conditioning, you're done. If
Yeah.
it's
yes,
not, you are like too soft. So it's like the perfect. I think that is the perfect combination of femininity
Yes.
and
And
muscles
muscular.
and
Yes.
yeah.
conditioning, and I just that is why I love my division.
Hmm. I agree. I agree. You guys are the example for
Mhm.
all of the women,
So pretty.
for our industry, as far as the women are concerned. The level of muscularity, the conditioning, the femininity, the presentation that is focused on your physique. It's not you're not performing and doing flips, but then you're not up there like the extreme where bodybuilding, where
Mhm.
we are as far as that level of muscularity, and you're not as conditioned as we see in women's physique when people see the striations and
Just on the
in
glutes, yeah.
glutes, so it's that. Yeah. And somebody made a comment here and they said you're the standard, you play second consistently uh the last 3 years. You're ranked
Mhm.
second in the world the last 3 years, and you would not they would not put you there if you're not the standard. So it is what it is.
It
It
is
is what it
What it
is.
is,
It is
Jessica,
what it is.
beautiful.
I want to touch on your hair because one of the things that you have done is like you're not afraid of changing, especially when you come with the braids. They look beautiful, and I
Mhm.
see you that you have the braids again. Are we gonna see
Yeah.
this at the Olympia, or you're gonna surprise us?
It will be a surprise. You know that I don't
Okay,
like to look the same.
I
Mhm.
I like that.
I
He
just
likes
don't like
different
to
I
look
like
looks.
the
that.
same. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
I
like
just
that.
like think that that is why I love to bring something fresh, new, different. I
Mhm.
don't want to go what people will expect
Mhm.
because I want to just amaze people. And I want that exactly what you just did. I
Yeah.
want people to wonder.
Mhm.
Yes, I like that.
See,
Yeah.
you and I are polar opposites. Everyone knows what to expect with me. They know I'm gonna be wearing green. They know my hair is gonna be a certain way, and I'm like very predictable. So we have
Well, then you should like try something different, like the
I
braids or
should,
something.
well, we
That
gotta
would be
talk.
something, Wendy.
Oh my God, I think that was super
Have you with
hot though.
braids up there.
Braids, like I don't know. I'll think of something maybe. Maybe this is
For
my
sure,
maybe
you're
that's what
gonna
I
be on
gotta
the
do.
spot. You're gonna be on the spot. You need to nail it, okay?
Okay, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
just need
love though.
beauty consultation.
I really
Hey,
love that you
listen,
did that.
now with Linda doing like the weeks and all of that, we
Yes.
could like try something out with you to see.
I know. I
Yes.
We
know.
should do that.
Okay. Wait,
You don't know, let's
everyone.
bring something different. At
I
least
want
one.
Linda
Ready,
to
Femme.
get me something for.
Yeah.
I want something, Linda. You told me you were gonna set me up to get something.
The snatch and go and the lace fronts. Oh, honey, I can tell. I love it, honey. Oh my God, I can tell y'all exactly where to go. They have some amazing lace fronts and all kinds of stuff.
We say Wendy with black hair, like all that, like everything. So we change it all.
Yeah.
Every
You could
week.
like try it on and see how you feel.
Yeah.
Well, it's exciting. So you said tomorrow you go on stage at 5?
No, I go on Sunday.
On Sunday at 5 o'clock.
Wow. 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. Well, that's outstanding. And then from there, we know, again, it's like you take a show at a time.
Yeah.
We can expect to possibly you defend that title in Japan, and then we might see you in Atlanta.
Yes.
Who knows, right?
Who knows? Yeah, for sure. Colombia already, people know that I'm here. Masters Olympia, and of course the Olympia. There's some shows that it could be added, but when we decide,
there we go.
That's
I
fun.
love that. I love that.
One at a time.
Yeah, well, we're coming up close on the hour. We're gonna let you get your rest. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, like I said, guys, I'm gonna have my popcorn. I'm gonna be in the front row at the Olympia because I'm looking forward to the figure division and see what Jessica Reyes Padilla has for us. And for that,
heat.
Yes. So you got the last word. For that, let's give us the last word, Jessica.
Well, people, thank you for so much for the support. Like you guys have been seeing me with the years, I always have been improving, and this is not gonna be the exception. We're gonna be bringing something new, different, and that even means that what you're gonna like see this weekend, you will be seeing it at the Olympia, because I promise you that I will like get better, and that title has a name already. We're going for it.
All right.
Drop the mic. See y'all.